Okay, we have the questions. Time to answer them now. This should be dreadful. This one comes from Spiritual Advocate. What are you doing here? Why did you start to make this series of documentaries? Good question. It was mainly inspiration from other YouTubers, and I actually was playing TBF a lot back in the day, so I definitely wanted to make something of it. So I decided to start with a little documentary type video, and I kept going from there. This next one comes from Random Spanish Dude. Why hello. 1. What is your favorite Juggernaut? Tough one, but I think I'm gonna have to go for none other than Planet Earth. He's currently the best Juggernaut, and he's just so iconic to me. He's been here since, well, not day one, but he's been here for a while. I think he's just always been cool. 2. What do you think about the recent zombie mode changes? To be honest, I've never really been one to dive deep into bouncing, but I see how they're removing the cash gain from major zombies. Don't know how to feel about that, but other than that, I have no other complaints. What reworks would you like to see for the Kings, the Lords, and Juggernauts? Nothing exactly comes to mind, but maybe something to make them feel more diverse, because right now I just feel like really buffed zombies, basically. Which tower do you hate the most? Golden Zed. No questions asked. It's literally just a buff Zed, that's it, it's so boring. Coming from Rayon, I think? What is your favorite documentary, and which character in your documentary is your favorite? In terms of creating the video, my Planet Earth video is probably the most fun to make. I enjoyed it. Favorite character has to be none other than the game. I don't know, I just love him. I mean, it's not mine, it's Defeated's, but who cares? He's still good. This one comes from Cedar. Hey, been a while, huh? Will you ever be doing documentaries of towers after you're finished with the zombies? I don't think I'll do tower documentaries unless something really historic happens, such as Golden Zed's possible replacement. Did you ever feel like you're gonna achieve this goal? No, not at all, but I mean, you guys helped me get to this number, so thank you so much. What is your favorite zombie and tower? Well, I already said the zombie, but my favorite tower would probably have to be Commander. I mean, it's really good, the strikers are really nice, and it's pretty subtle. Lord Buster says, what inspired you to make a certain lore in TBF, along with animations and such? It was actually at the end of my King 4 documentary where I thought, how can I spice this up? So I added a little dialogue scene at the end, and from now I've basically, well, I add them to basically every video. This one comes from Pam. Oh, hey, what's up, Pam? What are your thoughts on how your channel is going so far, and do you have any plans for it in the future? I do indeed have way more plans than just TBF videos. After I finish my last documentary, which will be the New God one, I'll probably branch off to other games and do my own stuff. But for now we're just doing TBF, so yeah. Coming from Militia Demo, what is your favorite hard mode design of the Juggernauts or the skins? None other than Planet Zed, hands down. It just looks so good, the animations are so nice, I love everything about the skin, the atmosphere. It's a really good one. This one's quite long, so I'll probably shorten down some of them. Legendary Pot Gaming asks, when new skins get added, will you make a new video about it? No, probably not, because, I mean, I already made the video, and I pretty much lost all of the editing due to a memory loss, so yeah, no way. How long did it take to get Golden Zed? Well, it was just dedication and grinding, which took around a month. You usually get around 300 levels for a classic game, so that should help you out, I guess. Because it was a somewhat buffed King Force pathfinding, will you make an updated way on how to solo it? I found this part really interesting. I may actually go back and redo the Kings, just because I want to redo how the AIs work, because half has been, changing them all left and right. Ivan Liu asks, will you ever make a video on the actual tower battles? I feel that I don't know much about actual tower battles to make actual videos on it, so probably not. ACG asks, what is your favorite Burger King menu item? Really, ACG? Would you like to know? This one comes from SemRush. What do you think about the new winter event? It's definitely a very, very solid event. For after 2 years of not having an event, it really paid off. Hell, it even boosted the player count to like, what, almost 2,000? That was funny. When do you think you'll make a collab with another TBF YouTuber? Coming from Super Planet Craft, are you interested in perhaps covering Ab and Omni zombie mode stuff? Likely not. I normally do videos on stuff that are relevant to TBF in its current form. This one comes from Barb 11. When did you start playing TBF, and what is your favorite event? I started playing the game somewhere around September of 2021, I'm not sure. My favorite event, however, had to be the most recent one. It was very, very detailed and I loved it. I have nothing else to say. Solid event. Mr. TTO asks, will we get the 2019 winter event documentary? I feel like I won't really do the events as a whole as a video. I feel like that'd just be way too much, going over every single enemy, every aspect. Thoughts about the CDF community? It's actually a really chill community, definitely one I'd want to get more invested in. Really chill people, nothing really bad happens there. The staff team is actually really lenient and it's a pretty good server. In-game though, we don't talk about in-game. No, you will not slap me. What is the order of doing things when making a documentary? Good question. First thing is I think, which usually takes about half a second to 1 second, then I start drawing a frame that correlates to what the story is. Once that part is done, I usually beg for, I get the gameplay myself and I start to implement them into the video. Then I go get information, either in Sandbox or asking the community server, and then plug all that information into the video. Rinse and repeat until all the sections of the video are done. Agar the Noob commented, how long does it take to make your videos? Well, this question was inevitable. A long time. Most of it is just due to laziness or demotivation. It also takes quite a while to do all the artwork. Coming from Summer Thompson, already answered the first one, so what do you think is the most rarest zombie and or tower? Rarest zombie would definitely have to be Demon. I don't see it very often at all. Maybe because it's just weak or unused, I'm not sure. Rarest tower, however, would probably be Ice Apprentice. I think there's actually a reason for that because it got destroyed this update, but it'll be buffed again, so This one comes from Easton. Will you make documentaries on stuff like Red and Pink Man and continue up until Xmas 2023? Okay, maybe, just maybe, I might do that. Hard maybe though. This one comes from Astral. What's up? What inspired you to make the documentaries? Mainly other YouTubers and how I found the game so interesting to make videos on. This comment comes from Snake. What is the most OP zombie and tower in your opinion? Most powerful zombie, planet Earth, and most powerful tower? You already know what it is, you already know what it is. Coming from Radiant Collectors. What is your favorite tower and zombie to play as? Well, my favorite tower is Commander, but my favorite tower to play as would probably be Void Trader when you max out though. We already know the favorite zombie is Planet, so next. This one comes from Slicer. What is x3 plus y3 plus z3 equals k? Not only is that question literally impossible, you're not even telling me what variable to find, so I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, no, I'm not answering this one. Okay, how do you even pronounce this? Like, Zayed Sigilhate, what? How did you start YouTube? I actually had a lot of other accounts before I made this one. This was just the main one that blew up somehow. What are the new zombie stats? Don't rely on my videos for them anymore. There's been all these new balance changes and they've just been ruining all of the videos. You can either test them out yourself, look in game, something else for them new stats. This one comes from Kaboom. From where did your name come from? I don't really have a good origin story for it. I kind of just took the words helicopter and then I think fly and then I don't really know. What is the worst day of the week? Thursdays. They are so uneventful and boring and I don't like them. This one comes from Lonely Traveler. You make an April Fool's documentary only if something interesting happens. And lastly, Low Sub Official. What's up? What other games do you play? Off of Roblox, I don't really play much. Terraria, sometimes Gary's Mod, and soon to be Hotline Miami 1. And I think that concludes this video. Sorry if I didn't get to your question. I didn't answer it because it was either strange or it was just already answered. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.